Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for this video today because I will be going through my Christmas mini album or December daily, whichever you refer to it as. I did December daily for the past 2 years now. I've done it differently for the past 2 years. So last year I did all 31 days of December and I have videos of that on my channel. And I really liked that format, but this past year was a little bit busier for me, so I wasn't able to do the full 31 days. So instead, my plan was to take sort of a snapshot or a photo of something that happened to me that day that made me happy or that inspired me. And I was okay with missing a few days. I wasn't going to stress about doing the full 31 days. And so this is sort of what I came up with this album. It has 14 pages in total, and each page has one photo of something that I did, something that inspired me, or just put me into the Christmas spirit. I don't want to take up too much time on the intro, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Here is the front cover of the mini album. I handmade this mini album out of chipboard, and I used the collection from Simple Stories called Christmas Cottage, and it has the cutest little animal elements and log cabins, and I love the patterned paper that it comes with. I love this red and white plaid and all the little pink elements. It's not the traditional red and green Christmas that you see every single year, so I really enjoyed that. And I used this cute chipboard frame for the front, and then I just placed a journaling card behind it that says peace, love, and joy. I thought the deer was so cute, as well as the tiny log houses. Oops, and there's my cat. Hold on. So sorry about that. My cat will not stop jumping up on my desk, so I'll let her stay as long as she doesn't get too into things. But what I was saying is my city always puts on a light display at a local park, and so I took my dog and I for a walk, and we looked at Christmas lights, and he of course loves going for walks in the wintertime. And I thought it was so beautiful. They had this little tunnel right here, and I took a picture underneath it. And then to decorate around it, there's this pretty snowflake pattern paper, and I just added some gold snowflake embellishments to the side. This next page, I was doing some Christmas shopping. I love Christmas shopping for other people. Here I was holding an Anthropologie bag that I got some candles for some people, and they smell so good. Highly recommend. So I just took a picture in one of the mirrors outside, and I just thought it was a cute photo to commemorate the season of holiday shopping. And I added this little snowman tag and this cute snow globe right here. This next photo is of my boyfriend and I. We went to our local zoo for their zoo lights that they put on every single year, and it's a lot of fun to go see all the fun colored lights and the animals together. The night that we went, it was super crowded and cold, and as much as I love seeing the lights, I don't like big crowds, so we stayed outside most of the night, and we ended up leaving after 1 or 2 hours. But it was still a lot of fun, and I always like to go see the lights every couple of years. This next page is of my college friends and I going ice skating together. I am not the greatest skater, but I always enjoy getting to go because it's not something I get to do all the time. Plus, this collection had some of the cutest ice skating and skiing embellishments that I wanted to use, and I thought this page would be perfect. So I love the little ice skating sticker right here and this ticket with the vintage ice skater. I also really love the color scheme of this page with the pink and then the dark blue. This next page is of my boyfriend and I going out for some Christmas drinks. We both got red drinks, and I thought it was perfect for a photo opportunity since it was almost Christmas. I love this present pattern paper in the background, as well as this little notepad that says sledding, sweaters, hot cocoa, twinkle lights, snowball fights, and snowman. And this cute little bear I think is adorable. And this particular night we went out with my parents, and I think we went shopping later that night. So it's a fun memory, and I'll probably add some journaling down here as well later on. Next page is of this beautiful Christmas tree. This is found at our nearest mall that we always go shopping to, and I look forward to them putting this up every single year. I think it's so much fun seeing all the city Christmas lights and Christmas trees that they put up. So I just wanted to take a photo of it and have its own little page right here. I love this page that I did. It is of Santa's belt, or so I attempted. So I had this beautiful red background paper, and I just cut a strip of black paper and then a square for Santa's belt. The only hard thing is this square, I think, sizes 3 by 3 inches, so it was difficult to find a photo small enough to fit in there, but I think the Christmas tree does just fine. So for our parents' Christmas gift, my sister and I decided to do photos with Santa Claus with our dog in it. So we went to get these photos professionally taken with our dog, and I just think it is the cutest photo ever. My dog looks a little bit scared, but I think he did have fun, and he's super photogenic as well. So we got this printed on a canvas and gave it to our parents on Christmas Day. As you can see, there's pretty poinsettias in the background, and then I also added this little stocking sticker right here that I just think completes the layout. And if you can't tell already, I obviously made these pages super simple, and I think that's what I wanted. I obviously really love the design patterns and everything, but for this year, I wanted the pictures to be the main focus point, and I think that's one thing I did a really good job at in this album. I know it can be sometimes hard or overwhelming if you have a bunch of patterns and stickers that you want to use, and so the photos end up being a second thought. So that's something I wanted to make a priority in this album, was to have pictures be the main focus point. Next up, we have the adorable Mitzi, who also just so happened to jump up on my desk. So if you see her tail or paw come into frame, that's why she wanted to be here for her dedicated page. But this is one of my favorite photos in my entire album because I think it is so adorable, and it was also Mitzi's very first Christmas as well. And she loved the Christmas tree and going inside of it and trying to lay down, or attempting to lay down and take a nap. I have never heard of cats loving Christmas trees so much, but I guess I'm not surprised. I just think she is so cute, peeking her head out and having her eyes wide open. But I love this page with all the cute Christmas trees in the background, as well as the red truck carrying the Christmas trees. And then on the side, I did a little bit of journaling and added some more Christmas tree embellishments, as well as this red and white plaid tag, which I might put the date on here. I just think this page is so cute, and it's such a fun memory to have for Mitzi's very first Christmas. On this next page, I made a under the mistletoe inspired layout, and I know this is not mistletoe. My goal was to get a photo under the mistletoe, but unfortunately I didn't come across any, so this will have to do. But I loved the dark green background pattern with the gold title. I thought that was so pretty, and so I wanted to do a layout solely inspired by that. And these were a part of the foundation pages that I made last year before December, and those videos are also on my channel. So if you want to go back and watch how I made any of these pages, I'll link them down below. This next page is another one of my favorites. This is of my family during our Christmas party. I'm actually wearing the same sweater as I am in the photo, which is funny. But I made this adorable page, which the background is of this little, what to me looks like a mini village, and I put that as the background, and then I did a little snow slope with deer and houses on it, and then this was the perfect writing space that I love, so I just tucked in the photo behind that. And this is all my family together on Christmas, as well as this photo on this page too. And I love looking at these photos because I don't get a ton of photos of my grandparents or my aunts and uncles, so it's nice to see them in some photos too. Of course, I love the bear right here. And on this page, this is a cut file I found on Etsy. I think it's by Paige Taylor Evans, and it's just a snowflake circle, so I cut that out. And then I took some black ink and put it behind it just so it stands out a little bit, but I think the circle snowflakes and then the photo in the middle is really cute. After Christmas, my family always watches a Christmas movie, and this was the first year I had ever seen It's a Wonderful Life. I know that is a Christmas classic, but I haven't seen it until last year, and it was such a good movie, and we actually got to watch it in color. And so you can see here we built a fire by the Christmas tree, and then we had the movie playing, and it's always just such a fun memory that I have watching movies by the fireplace. And you can see here I did another Christmas wintry scene. So I did some snow slopes, and then like snow is falling in the background, and I have a cute squirrel with all these trees. And it was super simple, but I love making scenes with all of my layouts. This page might be one of my favorite layouts in this album. I loved these little clothing elements that came with the collection. And so I had this idea of doing a clothesline like you see during the summertime where people hang up clothes to dry, but instead of having it be summer clothes, it's all these sweaters, socks, and mittens. I also really love the background snowman right here, and I just think this is such a cute page. This was taken on New Year's Eve, and we went out to a restaurant, and the guy in the background was playing really good music, and you could give him any request, and he knew how to play it on his guitar and sing it, so it was super impressive. But it was such a fun night and such a fun memory that I'm glad I get to capture in my album. And this is the last page in my December daily album. This was just a super simple layout I created. I just used these leftover tags I had from the paper collection and glued them down in a row of 3 by 3. And so here I have a picture of my dog opening Christmas presents. So this is where I'll probably add some more journaling or another photo here. I like having this extra page for photos that I don't think deserve its own layout to its entirety, but it's nice to just add some other small photographs or snippets of things I really liked this year. I also really love when collections add their own Christmas tags here because they are great to use on presents, and they're just a great element to add into any album. And that is it for my 2021 Christmas mini album. I hope you enjoyed the flip through and got some inspiration for this year. Currently, I'm in the middle of planning my Christmas album for this year, and I learned a lot from doing December dailies for the past 2 years that I'll probably take some of the techniques and ideas and move it on to this year, which is why I love watching these types of videos. So hopefully you did get some ideas, and let me know in the comments what your December daily or Christmas plans are, and I look forward to reading every single one of them. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it for more Christmas videos, and I'll see you next time.